Hi everyone, I've come to share another micro mini. This was made for a swap with Jenny, who lives here in New Zealand. Measures 3.5, I think. Yep, 3.5 by just over 2.5. I made a large spine on this one because it's got a bit going on inside, so it's a 1.5 inch spine, 2 signatures. Jenny loves butterflies, birds and flowers. So on the cover I've got my lace, a thin piece of the corrugated card, muslin and some birds on a branch and a baby hitch post. So we go inside. It's got lace all up the centres of it. I've made a lot of booklets in this one, hence the wide spine. The tags come out and they have butterflies on some and birds on others. There's a tag at the front, tag at the back. There's some papers on the inside. In the centre is a pocket with a tag in it. That sits nicely in here. I've got some beautiful old envelopes, so I've cut them down to make the little side pockets here. The wee tag comes out and it has a die cut of a flower. So I've got the tag with the birds on it. Flowers. Done a lot of stenciling in this one, but it can be written on over top if Jenny wants to. Onion paper, floral paper. I've got the lace pocket with a wee bit of muslin, seam binding, a bowl pin and a wee heart. And I've filled it just with lots of little journaling cards. My embossing machine out, embossed the birds on the wire and put tea-dye paper on the back to strengthen it. Got a one here I thought was quite cute. I just folded it over so it fitted in there, upside down, that way. It just sits nicely inside that lace pocket. On the other side I've got just sort of made like a mini one of those file Rolexy ones and put a nice punched top on it, and it sits inside that pocket. On the back we've got another pocket, lots of stenciling and a wee tag with a seam binding on the top. Rounded the corners on all these. As I say, there's stenciling everywhere. I've used one of these beautiful envelopes, so we've got the pocket here. There's a nice tag in it, and there's the birds on the branch with the muslin. And the top of the pocket here, more of the embossed birds. Into the centre, sorry I'm all fingers and thumbs, it is really fiddly to try and hold upside down to film. Birds on the wire. We've got another of the floral tags and a tiny floral tag. Some muslin and wee birds down the bottom. And then they're all just inked lovely to write on. I'll just sit back in there. Back of the envelope we've got another tag with the birds on the wire. Nice journaling card here with the flowers. And we go back to writing pages. This one's got a, I won't pull it all the way out, it's quite a large one, but it's got the lovely birdhouse and the birds on it. Inside just a little belly band there with a plain tag. Writing pages. And this one I actually had a stencil, so I've traced around it and cut that wee envelope pocket out, and this paper does come out and then the nice floral one behind. So I've got another pocket here, that beautiful paper. This one, all the little booklets are different. It's got some tags in here, and this is the front of an envelope. And then there's the back of the envelope with the writing paper inside it. Just done a bit of script writing, stamping all through that one. the onion paper, stenciling with the leaves, and the back of the tag. So that's the first signature. Second signature, I've got another one of those lovely pull out. It's like a very thick cardstock, it's really pretty. It's not tea dyed at all. The back, another pocket with the tag. Squishy my hands. I am sorry, this really isn't going too well, but you get the idea. It's all birds and pockets and little booklets and everything throughout, sort of so. Another one of these ones that's folded. It sits in behind. There's a little bird one, again back with the tea dye paper. Floral. And then the little square one, we've got the little heart with the seam binding and muslin on this one as well. It turns, and this is probably my favourite page. It's got beautiful flowers on here, and it's got a large long tag. And on the other side it's got the birdhouse with the bird. And on this side it's just decoration, but there's a big envelope with two little ones inside it, and the bird's on the wire. Okay, and there's these coming up to the centre of the second signature. This one's got the butterflies on it. And it has the butterfly embossed tags at the top. And in the centre there's butterflies everywhere. And these are butterflies as well. Okay, so they're all just florals and tags. I'm going to leave them in there, it's so hard to get out. When you've got it in front of you, Jenny, it'll be a lot easier. There we go, that one slides back in there. Got some more stenciling. It's the back of that lovely large tag I like making. Another one of these little envelopey pockets I made. And this one has a bird on the envelope and paper comes in and out. We've got another booklet. This is the third one. This has the envelope and the paper comes out. And on the inside I've left this one just plain, just all tea dyed paper. It sits inside there. Back of the doily, onion paper. The last page we've got the birds on the branch and the tag comes out, and this is the same as the front, that beautiful old envelope. So on this one we've got the little mini tag coming out and butterflies all through. So there we go, this is a journal for Jenny, hope she likes it. As I say, she's here in New Zealand, so it's nice to have a swap partner here. Thank you all very much for taking the time to watch. I really enjoyed making it. Thanks everyone.